Hi, this is attorney Nicole Christie from the Christie Law Firm, where we work to make families stronger. So today I want to talk to you briefly about the fact that there are times where the school is an issue when it comes to family court. And where a child goes to school can actually impact the custody matter in court. So we at the Christie Law Firm, we mainly focus on DCF, but we do try to work through mediation and try to work with families around trying to find a good outcome for their child, as well as being able to make sure that both parents have parenting access. So one of the questions that has come up for us is, we have one parent who has taken the child to another jurisdiction, and the other parent is like, no, they should come back here, and time has gone by, and maybe, the individuals haven't come to court, but now that child has started school. Understand that if a child has started school or has been in a particular school jurisdiction for a period of time, it is hard pressed for the court to move that child to another jurisdiction just to be able to effectuate a custody agreement. And so sometimes that's to a disadvantage of the parent who doesn't live in that jurisdiction. So it doesn't matter if the parent who has the child is a mom or dad. Just understand it's not about the woman's court or a man's court, or favoring people who have lawyers or don't have lawyers. The main objective is how can we get the child to be stable as well as have access to both parents. And so I strongly encourage parents to make sure you work on a parenting plan that works best for the two of you, and try your best not to end up in court, and especially at a trial, because the trial, the judge is just going to hear the facts and they're going to make the decision as to what they think is in the best interest of the children. But sometimes the decisions may not actually work for the family as a whole. But again, they're third parties. They're listening to information and they're making a decision. And so those of you, mom and dad, who know exactly what's best for the kids, those of you who are closest to the children, you know what their everyday activities are like. You know what they like to do, what they don't like to do, how change impacts them. It is so much better if the two of you could work something out and look at mediation as an option, because that way the two of you are heard, but you're heard in a context where at least you can work together and someone can help you come to that resolution, versus battling it out in front of a judge and having a judge make a decision based on what he or she believes the facts to be. So consider that when you're looking at schools and you're looking at where the child should go. Remember that it could impact the visitation plan, or the parenting plan I should call it, for the other parent. It could impact what happens for custody down the line. If somebody decides, I got this great job in a whole new state, we should move. It might mean that that child gets to stay here with the other parent, and that parent moves on without moving with the child. So keep all of those things in mind. There's no guarantee to any of this, but these are just factors that the court has to consider. One especially is where that child is going to school and how much more time they have in school. Maybe if that child is in special education, and so staying within that jurisdiction is important because all of the services are attached to that child there, and maybe the next jurisdiction won't have the same services. So keep all of that in mind when you're thinking about custody and changes in custody, and wanting to make sure that it's in the best interest of the child, because that's what the court is focused on, but also making sure that it is fair as possible to both parents. So we do have a lot more videos regarding DCF, but we're going to start to do some more videos around family and trying to work out ways to do the custody agreement without actually using the courts, because again, with the courts there's never really a guarantee, and you might exhaust a lot of resources that could probably be better suited for your family, or better spent on your family, versus hiring attorneys and taking time off to go to court and not necessarily getting the outcome you desire. So take care until the next time.